Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We have a lot of tinkering in this video, y'all, because I am the tinker queen. It also keeps me up at night. But, you know, just hashtag van life things. In this video, I am doing some experimenting. I am following up on the flooring that I talked about yesterday. Going to tell you my final decision and discuss my plans for upcoming adventures. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. Since I am so full of ideas, I decided to experiment a little bit. So I have this recessed floor space in my trunk because Wynston's seat is up. But if I put it down on top of this area, I can put a 3-drawer storage unit. Then, since I put this down there and it only has a few things in it, I'm technically not losing space because I am gaining an extra drawer. Let's try it. Here is Wynston's seat, the 3rd row passenger seat. Here's everything that was on it or under it, Wynston's bed stuff, and then trash bags, toilet paper, and blankets just kind of squished underneath there. So now I will put the seat down and see what we're working with. Here's the seat completely folded down. I need to bust out my lint roller a little bit. So now I have a clear path from my trunk to my fridge. Since this space is no longer recessed, I can now set something on top of it, just like I've done my metal shelf on the other side. Well, my experimenting was a mere experiment. The good news is I did get the seat cleaned since I put it down, but good news, I gained some storage. Do you guys remember this trusty 3-drawer unit? I've had this since my red van. So it's still sitting on top of this storage, which the stuff that goes in there is stuff that I rarely need. And now I just gained extra vertical storage. And as you can see, I can still fit my stuff on this side. So I just vacuumed it out, wiped it down. I can still fit 1-gallon jugs behind this unit, the ones that are my backup. And now I have another drawer. So actually this is going to work out better. And I can put stuff on top of it still. Yay. Okay, so here is the final product. What I will have in the bottom drawer is my miscellaneous items. So my small Yargo fits in there. Ziploc bags, I'll put like a roll of toilet paper in there. So maybe like trash bags. And then in the center will be like my cooking stuff and my plates, bowls, etc. And then in the top will go all of my dry food. So also, my sink is on its last leg. I think I'm going to have to get rid of it. It is cracking and tearing in multiple places now. These tend to last me about a year, but that's okay. I vacuumed it, cleaned it. Now I'm going to spruce it up with some more stickers, I think. Y'all, I have to tell you, I have a zero stress life. I have no stress in my life. Like, it's very rare I have stress in my life. I have a very peaceful, serene life. So when I'm up in the night for 4 hours, it's because I'm thinking about my van. And you know what I realized? I can't have this 3-drawer shelf here. I lose my counter space that I normally like to use. I mean, I guess I could use the top of this as counter space. These are the things I think about when I'm up at night. Other people like actually have like anxiety and worries. No, I just think about my van. Take a look at it. So what I was thinking was, since I had the other bin in here and it was like this tall or so, like I would cut up chicken on there, make my salads, whatever. But I mean, I guess this isn't too high. Now that I'm looking at it again, I was like, oh, that's too high, but I can do stuff on here, right? Like if I get out my cutting board and I need to chop some chicken. This is what keeps me up from 1 to 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I don't know. That's actually, now that I'm looking at it again, that's not too tall. I can still like do stuff on here, right? All right, now I did just verify that I can still fit my gallon jugs behind there with no problem. So that's good. They still fit back there. They're nice and snug. They won't go anywhere. So that's a thing that I thought about too late last night. Okay, well, you know, like I said, now that I'm looking at it, this isn't too high. Oh man. So good news, my UEB will fit over here on the side where my Jackery and my Rock Pals typically goes. So I think I'm going to try carrying my UEB with me instead of my Jackery and my Rock Pals right here. But I should say, I will put my Jackery 240, since I gained some space back here. Okay, I'm going to try the shelf, guys. I'm going to try the shelf because I have it. Why not, right? I'm going to try and be resourceful. So since I gained more storage, I'm going to put my Jackery 240 in my bottom bin here, so I have it just as a backup, because that's my trusty dusty power station. So I'm going to carry that one with me. But now I have my UEB. Sorry for the jets flying overhead. So yeah, I think that'll be good. And I'll carry my Jackery 240 with me, so I know I have it just in case. I took the big storage out of my recessed trunk space. I put my Yargo solar panel in there next to my Jackery 240. It all fits super well in this unit, so I can put that back in my trunk and then reorganize my shelf, so my Yargo panel won't be taking up as much space in that drawer, because typically what I've been noticing is I'm using my stand-up Yargo panel a majority of the time. By moving my Yargo panel into my big storage, now I have all this additional storage space for necessities that I need on a regular basis. So I opened that up, which is good. And next item on the agenda is check out my new cleaning tool. This little hand vacuum is rechargeable and it's absolutely freaking amazing. I can't believe I've been living without it. It's great for vacuuming like little small crevices, and it works really well like on my little shelf spaces here in my white shelves, even getting up like Wynston's pet hair, and like vacuuming behind my fridge, vacuuming in these little crevices. I mean, $25 on Amazon Prime. Yeah, this thing is my new bestie. When all is said and done, I have decided to stick with my 3-drawer shelving unit back here. I washed all my towels and did all my laundry, so everything's nice and clean. I just have to pack up my clothes now and my dry food. But other than that, everything is restocked and fresh back here. I'm waiting on my main blanket to be done in the washer, but other than that, the main space of my van is ready as well. I cleaned my toilet, did all of that. I will be packing up some items for projects, and Maddie is receiving a new refrigerator to my house, so I will have to pack up that as well. But mainly everything is done and ready. I've been really busy the last 24 hours messing with my van, but I'm happy with the way it is. I'm glad I decided to put Wynston's seat back up and just keep it up. So many of you gave me feedback, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You are absolutely right. And the same is going to be said for my flooring. I decided not to do flooring. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the cost. So I'm just not going to do it. What I have right now works fine. There's no point in changing it whatsoever. And again, that's an expense. So it kind of sounds like a fun project, but that'll be one for if I ever decide to, you know, upgrade my van and get something bigger that actually does require flooring. In the meantime, my sister arrives in town today, but I'm headed back up north on Saturday. So I'm already ready to get out of these warmer temperatures. Actually, today's not too bad. Today's not bad. It's only like 81. So today's not a bad day. It's actually been a great day to work in my garage and work on the van, but I have everything mostly ready. I'm excited about my new power station. I will have the review coming of that next week. I think it'll work out really well, you know, as kind of like a replacement for my Rock Pals and my Jackery, but still having those as backups is a great option. So the last things, like I said, you know, just pack up my clothes and my food, waiting on Maddie's fridge to arrive. We have, a project next week. Maddie will be helping me with my new bug screens for my doors. Well, let's be honest, he's probably going to pretty much do it all and I'm just going to film it, but I call that a collaboration, if you will. So, and I'm really excited about my handy dandy new vacuum tool because this thing is freaking amazing. Link in the description, as usual. So, yeah, thanks for hanging in there and, you know, listening to all my shenanigans. I hope you guys have enjoyed my thought process. But in the meantime, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and Winston and I will see you next time.